Hey, what's more important to you guys than your kids? No, I'm just playing. I know you guys, I know your kids are the most important thing in the world to you. I'm just messing with you. No, I just was watching Sober Journey of Rip. He's another fella in the alcohol-free content community. And no, I just wanted to give it a shout out to that guy. His last video, it's only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that. But he he's out in the woods and stuff with his kids, or with his boy, and they're just doing all typical dad stuff, roasting marshmallows. They're going for hikes, you know, doing all that kind of good stuff. And the beginning of it, though, he's like, 8 months ago, I would have never even attempted this, and like it shows them going up this steep embankment and stuff like that. And I thought, man, that reminds me of when I quit smoking cigarettes. I felt like the biggest bitch that day. My son and I were out in the yard, you know, he's about 3 at the time. And we're just out in the backyard running around playing, just doing the, you know, dad son stuff. And I remember it was like after about 5 minutes of just running around. It was a good 5 minutes of running around and doing flips and lifting them up and flipping them all kinds of, you know, different ways and shit. But it was about after 5 minutes, and I was like, hold on, son, daddy needs to sit down for a second, you know. And I went to sit down, and I'm breathing heavily and stuff like that. And I'd already been kicking myself in the ass for years about the cigarettes, you know. And so I just remember sitting there and just feeling like the biggest wuss, you know, 5 minutes of running around with your 3-year-old son. And I remember thinking, man, I have so many years that I got to try to be able to keep up with this guy, you know. And so it was then really that I started getting in real good shape and stuff like that, and taking my personal development real seriously. But, you know, your video just kind of reminded me of that, Rip. And, you know, shout out to you. Great job that you're out there. You're just being a dad, you know, doing the stuff you're supposed to do, but you're not missing out on the things that you would have been if you'd have kept drinking, you know. And so I'm just proud of you for that. I know we don't know each other, but anytime I see someone, you know, doing something to change their life in a better way, and always if someone is being a parent, you know, it always catches my attention. It always pulls at my heartstrings, and I always want to say something to the person. Like if I'm going down the street, one of my favorite things is seeing, like, I'll see a dad out there just pushing a stroller with his kid in it, stuff like that. And most of the time I'll usually roll down my window or something, like, hey, good job, dad, you know, some shit like that. It makes me feel good, you know. So seeing you do that, wanted to just highlight it. Not everything out here in the sober community is negative. Most of it's positive. And I think it's a very good idea to highlight when someone's doing good, and not just, you know, when they're fucking up or you know, anything like that that's just going to be sensational and stuff like that. But good job. Keep up the good work, and good job with your channel. Hope to see a whole lot more stuff from you. And yeah, shout out to you, big dog. And to everyone, you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose, okay? God bless you. Stay alcohol free if you can. I'm out of here.